Okay, I have a new style of defense. This is my Everwinter mode game, Dawn of Man. What I'm trying to show is this type of uh, placing a platform. So you can place as many platforms as you can, like making three, four sets of you know arrangement like this. You can do that by, say, for example, you have a reinforced platform here. You were able to build this using a wall from this side. So, in order for you to build another platform to this side and up to this portion, so you have to imaginarily build a wall from here, like this one, maybe this side, and then you make your platform like this, like that. Oh wow, okay, now this is not possible because there is an obstruction here, so we are going to remove this. Also, if you're going to make another platform here, since you have a wall over here, so you can make another platform here because you have another wall there in which, oh, wow, how? So you're going to build another wall here like that, but then you can build another platform in between this one here. Really? Oh, oh, not yet. All right, let's try this one. We're going to remove this one so that we can build a platform from here and going to the other side. So this is my Everwinter mode game, and I'm having 356 population. It's quite hard because of the difficulty on the radar side. So I revised my setup. Since I have a lot of my stables on this side, so I make my uh, spring plants closer by the stables, and eventually, uh, I don't know, for some reason, like I'm not able to supply to manage to have 240. This is 240 space of stables. So even if I think I only have like 12 sets of grains over here. And so I decided that the grain plants from this area is being planted with pulses because I realized that the winter is much longer than the spring, so I want to plant more pulses and see how things work. Okay, so now this is close to be, and also my pulses are on this side. So here we're going to try to build a platform closer to this side here. So we're going to make a wall like a little bit behind it. And then what we do is build a platform behind it. Right, let's go. Were we able to do it? Yes. So now you can cancel all of this. I think I can just cancel it. These walls. Then I make another one here. Sets of walls. And I make a platform here. Yes. So, and then if I want to make another platform closer to this, I'm going to remove these imaginary walls and I can make another platform here, right? So in all, I have 1, 2, 3, plus this one, I have 4 platforms there. Whereas this side I have 3. this side I have 2, and I have to revise it again and see how it goes. This mode is quite fine with this setup, wherein we have platforms in the front line, in the front as our front defenses, and just having backups of guard towers behind it, or not too much of this guard towers. So let's see whether our villagers are going to build 3 platforms over here. So my policies are on this area, but I eventually put up 4 stables here. So I planted 4 types of grains on this area, so that it can be fed by the straws that we can harvest from there, and the grains that we also harvested from there. So this 4 is safer, not to starve, and then we also have our wells, and yeah. So I'm planning to have only 300 shelter for my stables, and I have 363, so I think, yeah, that's okay. My population is capped at 375. I'm not going to increase my population more than 375 because my raiders are going to be more than 100. Now it's like 95. So yes, they're building it. Look at that. Oh no, only 1. Oh no, 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 that's not nice. What happened to the other one? Oh no, 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 that's not nice. Alright, I'm going to remove this again and see how if I can build another. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm going to remove this. I want to build a platform in front of it. I want 4 platforms there. Oh yeah, there is. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot. Sorry for that. Anyhow, I can just remove it and rebuild it again. So there's another platform being built. And then I'm going to just put 1 tower after they finish, because if I build a tower here immediately while I'm going to reconstruct this platform, I might not be able, because this tower is going to obstruct the footprint of this platform here. So look at that, I have lots of immigrants. So my immigrants here, look, is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 migrants. So this mod has a lot of immigrants. That's why I like to play this. So I decided on the platforms because they don't decay. So I'm trying to reduce the amount of towers, because I want to build up my steel and my iron resources, so that I can go back to where I was before, in which I have 1,000 each of these resources. I mean, I have 1,000 of steel and 1,000 of iron. So now the only problem is that I have I have difficulty in gathering logs. Logs are becoming farther and farther now. So yeah, that's the problem too. The problem with this game is that it lags a little bit more. So we will see whether this setup of platform is good for our defense. Then I am going to restructure most of them into something like this. Yep. And that's the problem with this mod. It's a little bit laggy. So I can rebuild my platform here now. Yes. I cannot see it. There you go. Then I can put my guard tower here. I can adjust this one. I can remove this and move my that platform over there. So I will have 5 close platforms. It's a little bit laggy, and yeah, this mode is, yeah, I don't know why it's laggy, but after the change in season it stabilizes. So the lag is like, I don't know, for some reason, probably the movements of the animals, because this mod has no extinction of any animals, and in fact they have all the animals except now we only have the Cape bears that are getting extinct. Yeah. So this game has already is very old for me. I started this long time ago, and I already have 32,121 raiders killed, and all of the structures are already filled up. So a lot of them. So also I'm gonna emphasize that I have this mod has an early winter. So now I have 3,499 fruits gathered. If I gather one more fruit of this in this game, then I will have an early winter, which means that uh, during summer, after I gather that single fruit, the season is going to change to winter immediately. So it's going to suffer your fall harvest of the grains will suffer, which means that you cannot harvest anything at all. So I'm trying to avoid that by not making our villagers gather one fruit until I stabilizes everything, and I'm prepared to, have my animals, all wiped out by the early winter, because I cannot feed them. Now I'm trying to cart a lot and making a lot of plows, so that if the early winter happens, I will have at least 84 of these animals surviving, and the rest will be, is going to die, in my opinion, during winter, if I don't have the straw or any grains on stockpile. So, all right. Yeah, it's a little bit laggy. Now it's planting time. You will notice that I have my pulses over here, and I only have this side as my grains. These are all pulses here, up to this side, into this side. I'm going to surround my walled city with pulses, so that in every corner of my walled city I will have pulses as my main diet, because the winter is very long. I'm saying, like, it seems like it's 1.5 times the regular season of any regular season. So now I have very very low logs, and I have 64% workload. So oh yeah, this one they can gather this one, and I don't know when are we going to have our raiders, but I think the raiders are going to come soon. The previous raid was I think that was a fall. So I will have a raider coming spring, and we are going to plant again, so they're going to be disrupted again. So our spring planting might be disrupted again. What was that? Yeah, oh no, I think that was a winter's raid. I don't remember that. So here I have 4 platforms in this area now, and I'm going to build one tower there. So I also make this side here double platform, and I have 3 platforms here. So we will see how is it going to work out against the raiders. So let's buy all these things if we can. Yes. 36. Okay, can allow that. All right, how about this one? So, oh wow, I have a lot already. I mean, I might be able to just buy this one and, 530, 502, 48878. So, by the way, my game, there is a bug in here in which this donkey here is a it's a donkey left by the traders, and I don't know why we can't just. I hope it gets hit by a thunder, by a lightning, so I can it will be removed. Now what I'm going to do is just wait for the raiders, and in the meantime trying to gather logs. So I'm going to gather, most of the time I try to gather the closest beech trees, because it's going to produce me four logs each. Uh, yeah, this one too can go. How about here? I'm getting tannins from this area. Well, I can reduce my tannin output, because I still have a lot of tannin here. I got 193. Yep. So here, okay, we can gather some beech trees here too. Yeah, that's why. All right. It doesn't matter if you have less spaces, and so those who are not sheltered will be just slaughtered. I don't like to have it like that, but you know, in this game, I'm forced to just don't mind on those kind of situation. On this side here, I'm just trying to gather first from the outskirts. I'm trying to reserve more of these oak trees for tannin gathering. So yeah, this one here too. I spend a lot of time really figuring out how to gather logs, because I don't want. Sometimes I run out of logs, and the timing is really bad. And they are very far already. Look at that. I'm gathering logs from very far. So now I only have 12 straw. That's why I'm struggling a little bit on this game. But I have 250 grains, and it's still halfway through winter. So most of the time, my domestic animals are really starving. So I have to lower their quantity. Oh yeah, wow! I forgot to lower this to 100. That's why. I hope they can slaughter all of them again. I have 135 here. Oh my god, look at that. 314. Yeah, I forgot that one. They should be able to slaughter all those, should have made the limits. That was a lot. So I will be pestered with notification most of the time here. So I'm going to remove this one, and let's see whether we can rebuild this one through here. See, the lag is gone for a while. So yeah, I'm going to gather all these logs here, these trees here. They produce only 2 logs and 2 sticks, so I don't like it. Over here, I can pick up some. Yeah, here some. Maybe this one will give me 4x4. Yeah, I'm going to remove all this too, because I have extra. I have extra tannin already, so because I gather a lot of tannin so that I can trade my leather. Since I am more on the domestic animal to supplement my food, then I have to also make the most out of the byproducts of each animal, which is the raw skins, which I can convert to leather and give me 5 units for trade. You know, so the main thing of showing this settlement is just this type of uh, uh, the defense platform. So as again, how to do it is you have to build uh, all. Of course you are going to build, you can only build a platform behind any straight wall. So you, once you build that the first layer of reinforced platform from behind a wall, you can remove the wall, and then you make another, build another wall here, and then you can build a platform behind it and do it again onto the next one until you have to move forward. You cannot move like backward. Oh, you can move backward, but the thickness of your platform will go the other way. So in this case, I'm making this one like this, and yeah, if I have a chance, but I have less attack here, so I'm not worried about the defense here. If there's a problem, then I can make another platform. I can revise this and make another platform here, maybe 2 each here. Oops. So my trader comes here. It used to be in the middle. Yep. Let's try to, what? See, my leather production is good. Well, I can also rely on some other, like the linen and my wool clothing, wool cloth. So I can also make a lot of them. Oops, what's this? 60, 70. All right, I'll take that. 71. All right. So in this game, I made 2 stone circle and 2 cairns and a couple of dolmens here and statue. My game also has 4 workshop, and I'm planning to have this game reach again 500 population, so my raiders will be around 130. Yeah, this side here is also, yeah, another workshop because I want to make a lot of carts and plows immediate as soon as I can. Oh, look at that, because I have a lot of excess animals. All those young animals are going to die. Alright, I'm going to raise the limit again so that they're not going to slaughter while I'm planting. I hope I won't forget. Yep, I have a lot of animals, 355 as compared to 300. So I will be pestered again with a lot of what's this? Notification. Yep. I don't know if we can have a raider sooner, but I hope we can have. So we will see how our defense is going to work out. Yeah, I have 100, very high workload during spring because of the tannin making, tannin gathering, and a lot of things. This one, look at that. My male population is aging. Yeah. So I'm not worried about birth. Birth is okay, and the most important thing is the migrants. We have, see, look at that. We have 6 migrants in one shot. So it's like this mode is really good for increasing your population as long as you know how to play this. Yeah, if you become very experienced, you can play this game, this mod, and this is a very this is my favorite Dawn of Man game because I like the raiders in which they're attacking in high numbers. Initially, my towers are all dominating the defense. Now I'm trying to get more of melee units as well as reducing my reliance on reinforced towers, um, because my steel is not really improving. I can improve it, but I can gather a lot of steel from here, like this one. So I have a lot of mines over here. The mines are very far, but it's gatherable. So also, I build some tents in the outskirts so that I will be forewarned of the raid to come. So in this area, I haven't built one. I must make one over here too. I hope that the raider spawn in this area, so we will see how our defense is going to work. All right, let's speed up a little bit. I used to have a lot of um, stables surrounding the perimeter of the walls, but I decided if my efficiency will be better. So we have raider. Look at that. This is our raiders. Oh, it came from here. So in other words, this tent is going to be destroyed as well as this one. Oh my god, these guys are. So I'm going to prepare now for the raid. In this case, we are not going to use these platforms here as well as these towers. So we're going to disable them. I'm not sure though. I'm just going to disable this side here. This side. What? I'm not sure though. Where are they going to attack? So they come from here. Okay, we have 32,121. So we're going to destroy this. And this one, no. Papa, go there. I will try to delay my warning because I'm still planting my my grains, So it's going to suffer. Come on, give me some rescue here. Yep. We have some antagonist here. All right. Alright. Oh my god, I cannot finish my planting. Again, yeah, the raid is going to jeopardize my planting. So I lost 3 people already. While so this is hardcore. I already killed 2. So my villagers are positioned. The problem is that my harvesting is my planting is delayed, and eventually I will be short of straw. So I might just probably reduce my domestic animals. So 121, now it becomes 123. So 123, 121 initially. Alright. I can tell this is around 90 something, 95. Alright. How is our defense? So look at that in this area. If they go onto that side, then I will be in a good situation. Some of my people, villagers, are still like like zombies, you know. Okay, this good. This is good. They are splitting the forces, which is good. The only problem is that my villagers are going to react to that kind of yeah, and they will be out of tower range, you know, out of range. Firepower support from my towers and platforms. So I have 350 something. All right, that's over here. That's over there. And my planting is delayed too much. All right, I'm gonna cancel now the alarm because I don't know. I don't mind if they lose. I lose a lot of villagers, but I hope that they can plant immediately again. At least a couple of. So we still have a lot of raiders in this area. So I hope my villagers will just react like, oh no 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 no, you can't go back here. Come on here. Let's find some range units. Boom. Another one here. Yep. Oh, so my plants are going to suffer. Really? Where are you going? No, you just relax there. So I will be short of grains and straw because that's a lot of grain fields to be. Oh, maybe I only have one. Maybe here. Yeah, I have four over here. So I'm going to, during harvest, I'm going to reduce my animals like that. And also, I might have an early winter if I think I can allow them to. I can allow to have an early winter after they. Yeah, we have some plants there. Okay, this one I cannot allow this to be harvested. Oh, no, yeah, that's okay. So anything if they harvest any fruit, it will trigger an early winter. So I'm trying to avoid that. All right, what we have. So I have good vegetables. So we will do it like because our defense was not really affected too much. So that's it. How much? How many raiders we had? 121, 1, 2, 1. So I had 100 raiders. Yep. I'm not going to buy the animals. I'm just gonna buy a lot of things here. Stockpile them so that when the going gets tough, then I can sell them again. So my limit here for my leather is just 50. So I can still sell, but I sell a lot of weapons that I got from them, or sometimes I don't sell them because I just keep it because they don't decay that very fast. So yep, this is my settlement. I have also planted a lot of chestnuts nuts because I'm just testing it. I normally don't like nuts, but it might help me. So look at this, I have so many vacant spaces that were not planted. So I will only have this, only a little bit. And over here I have 4 plots. I'm not worried about my villagers dying because, oh, so look at that. Just as one of your people is picking up a ripe fruit from a tree, it suddenly gets colder and colder, unusual for this season, and early winter is imminent. So if I click on OK, then that means it's going to become winter from very summer, in which I'm not gonna be able to harvest all my pulses. Yes. Now it's winter, and I don't have a lot of food. That is the early winter of Everwinter mode game. So remember, we have this. So it's going to be another suffering, and I will try to end it here now. So I have 729 food, couple of pulses, but I have to slaughter my animals now. So, which means that I have to make them all 0. All of them are going to die because it's a very long winter. So I'm going to set all of them to 0, and I am going to make this 100. Let's see who's gonna stay or who's going to die. And I will make more of this. Alright. So it's going to be a suffering. Now they're planting the pulses again. Alright. Okay, so this is it. My Everwinter game, Dawn of Man. I hope you enjoy and learn something or whatever.